Hey, what's going on? It's me, Sean, and I want to say hi to everybody out there. And I need to really apologize to everybody out there because I had filmed a review of The Last Jedi, and it didn't turn out very well because my editor had broken. Subsequently, I just spent 2 hours again trying to edit, and it wouldn't upload to YouTube. So, forthcoming, there should be another. Jedi video coming out. Also, this means that if my editor is broken, everything that you're getting from this point on until I tell you I got a new editor is very raw, unedited, and I'm very sorry about that. So we're going to proceed right now with something that's going to be raw. This one is entitled UFO Alzheimer's. Um, and what I want to tell you that a lot of people, and before I say anything more, I want to say, hey, what's going on to Tyler Kleinman of Secure Team 10, who he and I have been kind of conversing over mail, and I really enjoy your show a lot. I'm learning a lot from your presentations and your videos. Okay, so hey out there, Tyler. On I have these cards, and UFO are arriving for conference to talk about too many UFOs coming to Earth, and that's what people are seeing now. They're seeing a lot of um, UFOs, and it's hard to discern which is real and which is not. Um, how do I explain that? The U.S. government and all other governments also have uh, reversed. Uh, how would I say, computated um, spaceships that we've reverse built from real UFOs, from real aliens. So, and they're testing the U.S. government. I have to speak about the U.S. government. I live here in the U.S. That's what I'm going to project towards. They're testing and have been testing their UFOs for many, many years. And people are confused because they look in the sky and they see something round, a saucer shape or V shape, and they think it's a real UFO when in actuality it could not be. It could be something that the US government is testing for future plans to do whatever they want to do with. So everybody's all things are convoluted right now, but a lot of people are now seeing invisible entities in the sky, invisible ships. How do you know it's invisible? Because the cloud cover, when you take a picture of it, or when you're really looking at it with the naked eye, you can tell that the cloud is in a specific shape, and you can see lines around the cloud, which means it's cloaked. Whatever ship that is, it's cloaked, but a lot of things are being seen in the skies right now. And I have to say there's a conference because um, the Council of Five, if you look at the video, there's a video that called 58. My gosh, I can't remember the name right now. 58 Alien Species. It's a really great video. Everybody should watch that. Tells you in there, there's a book from Soviet Union where it has original writing from some alien group saying that in 2013 they were going to come and do a conference because there are too many alien species coming to the Earth to to manipulate us. Easy for me to say, right? And so I think since 2013, because we've had a lot of hurricanes and earthquakes and natural fires and the such, and they've been really, really devastating. Floods, tsunamis have been really devastating. That the atmosphere is being changed by all these crafts that are coming into our atmosphere from outer space, UFOs, aliens. And this is how you know that something different is going on. So a lot of alien entities, UFOs, are coming to this planet for this conference. This is what I believe. This is what I choose to believe. So that's why a lot of people are seeing UFOs in the sky and also cloaked ones. And I told you that cloaked ones are visible because of the lines that are encompassed by cloud cover. So that's the first thing, invisible clouds also. I want to say that I mentioned the 57 different alien species. Um, I have come to now believe, and it's a new concept for me, but I really believe this, that aliens at the beginning of Earth's history have formulated humans and entered their DNA code because Anunnaki wanted us to dig for gold for them, and um, and so they created us. And if you look at our DNA, very bizarre, and there are a lot of the two helix are convoluted, and there's a lot of DNA that we don't even know how to use or how to turn on, and this is what the scientists are really trying to work with now. They probably have already done it. Once you begin cloning, I think that they've already tagged the specific DNA code, and they know that we're really created by aliens. We're the universe's royalty, and that's what everybody has to believe, because I also believe that beyond the blue, oh, what is it called? The blue constraint that's in the sky. This was built by the U.S. government, the blue beam rather, um, that will project UFOs in the skies, and subsequently the Cabal will come and try to save us, and um, it's all a ploy for new government, for new platform of government. But in actuality, I also think that aliens will kind of take over the world. Um, Beyond that of what Stephen Greer projects, I think also that both things will happen. I think the blue beam will happen. And I think UFOs will also come. The next thing is, oh, many people have seen this Vandenberg SpaceX missile over Los Angeles, and they're thinking it was a UFO when in actuality it was something was projected and built by NASA, and it was really prevalent back in I think it was the 1980s when they really started that. So it's not a UFO, people. It's something that the U.S. government has built. Um, Now, I have correlation to aluminum chlorohydrate and antiperspirant and chemtrails. I think chemtrails are really reshaping this earth into something that an atmosphere where aliens can breathe here naturally. I think the Cabal, that is the Illuminati, are really reshaping this earth, and I think the chemtrails with um, aluminum chlorohydrate is the key to reshaping this earth for the lungs and the bronchial systems of alien beings. So I think that that's what's going on, and I think that why there's so many people with Alzheimer's is because of chemtrails, is because of depopulation attempts by the Cabal to eradicate uh, all beings on this earth to make room for alien species. I think that's what Alzheimer's is coming from. And if you take a survey, and I'm very well versed in this because my mother had Alzheimer's and I took care of my mom for 13 years due to Alzheimer's, so I'm kind of versed in it. I think that a greater percentage of women have Alzheimer's than men because women are always, for the most part, dyeing their hair. That's one thing, and I think that the men who have Alzheimer's are because of deodorant, antiperspirant, and so it's a double-edged sword. But I think more women have Alzheimer's than men. But I also think it's because of dyes. I think it's because of antiperspirants. Because of aluminum chlorohydrate, which is also the entity in chemtrails, and this is a ploy by the Cabal for depopulation. Also in plastic water bottles and plastic food wraps that we're getting. Alzheimer's might be the cause of deodorants and antiperspirants. Um, It says perhaps Alzheimer's derives from hair dyes, and most women are victims of Alzheimer's. And in men, it doesn't really. You don't have to be 80 years old to get Alzheimer's. People have been seen with Alzheimer's, and it really starts in the 50s when you get to be in your sometimes early 50s, which is really detrimental. But again, it's the Cabal, it's the governments of the world that are trying, and very much so, uh, doing well with depopulation. And so it's a big correlation between Alzheimer's and depopulation. And I want to thank everybody for listening to me. I'm very sorry about the other videos. I am trying to fix my editor, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye bye now.